Is Castlevania. Adam, why don't you talk a little bit about Castlevania, at least what the show was on Netflix?
The first season?
Yeah.
Okay, so the Castlevania, like, it's not really an anime because it's made in the United States, but it's, like, done in an anime style.
A la maybe what, like, not in the same, but, like, kind of like the Avatar series? It's based on anime, but it's not really anime because it's in America. It's American anime.
Yeah. It's American cartoons paying homage.
Yes.
So yeah, it's done in that style. What was the guy's name? Is it Adi Shankar? He's the guy who did Dirty Laundry.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yes.
It's that director.
That director.
At first, I don't know if we ever got a chance to talk about our thoughts about the Castlevania season.
No, I think we were way too on hiatus for that.
When that happened?
Yeah, when it happened.
Okay, so...
we were talking about it coming out.
Yeah.
We never actually got to talk about
to the point.
What it was.
I was super concerned because that director in particular is super hit or miss with what he does.
Yeah, because he did do the Power Rangers thing that we both hated.
Yeah. I thought it was way too fucking edgy gratuitously for no reason. He did a pretty good job. I thought it was good. I thought it portrayed the characters well.
It takes place during Castlevania 3 from the NES days.
Yeah. So that's what is that? Curse of
Dracula.
Yeah, Castlevania 3 Curse of Dracula. That's the game it's covering. So the main characters are Trevor, Alucard, and I forget the wizard lady's name.
I can't remember. Sypha?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, she's the one that was the man, but she was pretending to be a man.
Yeah,
but
she was pretending to be a man, but she was.
Yeah, Sypha, I believe.
Yeah,
I probably am butchering the shit out of it. I'm sorry.
I'm
only used to seeing it on text. I'm not used to hearing it out loud. It's been a while since I saw the show. But the show was only 4 episodes, half-hour apiece.
Yeah, but it was pretty good.
It was really good. I thought, it got a GameSpot's Best Adaptation of 2017.
Yeah.
It was 4 episodes long, and...
How many episodes are they bringing it back for? Is it 8?
8 episodes, so they're doubling it.
Yeah.
What do you...
8 half-hour episodes?
It just says have 8 installments, so I'm assuming, yes, half-hour episodes.
Jeez.
I think it'd be too much if they were hour, but I kind of also wanted maybe a little bit more. I was kind of hoping for 10 or 12, personally.
Like 10 or 12 half-hour episodes?
Yeah. I thought that would be a perfect amount of number. 8's so quick, but do you know what? Maybe this is the type of show that they're just like, let's not
rush it.
Let's not blow our proverbial load too quickly. Let's just ease this out there, see how people like season 2, and if they keep clamoring it, maybe we'll up it again. I'm not very happy. As I said, I wanted maybe a 10 or 12 half-hour arc, but hey, it's more than 4.
Yeah.
And
I remember that being the only thing that I was pissed about with the first
season more.
Is because, I already know what happens. Anybody who's played Curse of Darkness 3, at least, for the first 2 or 3 hours of the game, knows everything that's probably going to happen in that game.
Because Castlevania 3 is the prequel to the first Castlevania, correct?
No. Okay,
so wait, what's the arc of this story compared to everything else?
Okay, so, this is old information. You're going to have to help me dig this out.
I'm trying. I'm going to try. Castlevania's never been my franchise, but...
Yeah, the timeline is a little goofy, and they actually regretted establishing a timeline for Castlevania after a little while.
Uh-huh.
But it doesn't start with Simon. Originally, it starts with...
Trevor.
No. It starts with... what was his name? I forgot. But it's the one on PS2, the first one on PS2, Lament of Innocence. That's the original Belmont.
Okay, that is this. Okay,
is that Leon Belmont?
It is. Leon Belmont.
Yeah, and then I think that's on like the 1100s, and then Simon's Quest is like
set in 1094.
So that might be in the 900s then, the first Castlevania game.
Well, that's the thing. I'm just saying with the NES ones, because this is clearly going off of the third NES game.
Yeah.
And it
happens
out of the NES
after
games.
Simon.
No, are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, you're more accustomed to this stuff than I am, this Castlevania lore, because you've played most of these.
Yeah.
But
Simon is before these. This is 3 is before Richter Belmont, so that would be like Rondo of Blood.
Okay.
Would be after that, and then obviously Symphony of the Night takes place at the same time, or around the same time as Rondo of Blood.
Okay, but I'm just reading this right here. According to the game's instruction booklet, Dracula's Curse takes place in 1476, 215 years before the events of the first Castlevania and Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. It's the first of the 3.
Really?
Yeah. Wow, Adam, you fucked that whole thing up. You just spewed bullshit all over.
I thought it was 1192 is the first game.
I don't. I'm just reading this. This is the fandom page.
All right.
I always thought that Dracula's Curse was the first one out of the 3. You know?
Chronologically. Yeah, I don't remember that happening.
Because there was Castlevania, Castlevania 2, and then Castlevania 3 was Dracula's Curse.
I don't know. I know you play as Simon in 3 different games. Simon goes against Dracula 3 times.
Mm-hmm. See, as I said, I'm not that sure. But, I mean, I think that this is a good... this is coming out in summer.
Yeah.
So we get it back in summer because everybody keeps asking the guy. He put out a tweet and he just said, people keep asking, so I guess word didn't get around. We're coming back this summer for 8 episodes from Netflix. And then since then, there's been little word on what's going on with it. This was Warren Ellis, the screenwriter, who was letting everybody know because people kept asking him if the series had been canceled because they aren't posting anything about it.
Yeah.
And I don't know why they're keeping it so secret because seriously, this is the first time I'm hearing about it. You didn't even know, like, you're like, is it back? You didn't know. I
didn't know.
They haven't kept it. For a show that was very well received and really well liked, they haven't done a very good job at keeping it in the mainstay. They need to keep it, like, keep letting people know, like... I know people who don't like anime who watch that.
Yeah. I think that's just a problem.
And they enjoyed it
quite... Like, Castlevania was really good, and then after Portrait of Ruin, I just kind of lost interest in the series entirely. And
was Portrait of Ruin the DS?
It was the second DS game.
Yeah. The 3DS game sucked. I don't know what it was, but I hated it.
It was part of the Lords of Shadow series. That's why.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Lords of Shadow then is not a good franchise. Like, it's not a good section of the franchise.
They should have called it something else.
I honestly, after the Game Boy Advance ones, I never played the DS ones.
Well, the first DS game is a sequel to Aria of Sorrow with Soma Cruz.
And that's a Game Boy Advance one.
Yeah, that's a Game Boy Advance one. That one's excellent. And then Portrait of Ruin's pretty good. And then Order of Ecclesia, they kind of... it's one of those ones where they just make up new characters instead of following the family line.
I have them, but it's just, you know... Because you know me, I love my DS.
Yeah.
And so I have literally every game that I own on the DS.
Yeah.
Which is probably close to about 100, all in box, because I cannot buy them without the boxes.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. Out of the Castlevanias that you have played, what is your favorite?
Probably between 3 and Symphony of the Night. I know those are the generic ones. But, I mean, 3 was really good.
You know what mine is.
Is it, what's it called? It's not Simon's Quest, is it?
Yeah, it is.
I hate Simon's Quest. Simon's Quest sucks.
Listen, there's a reason why I like Simon's Quest. Because it was the first one in the entire series to introduce all the RPG elements that would become a mainstay from Symphony of the Night on. Which is that's the golden age, in my opinion, the golden age of Castlevania.
Adam honestly does love it so much. Like, I doubt anybody's noticed this, but, like, look real quick. Oh, let's grab him. Yeah, that's his Simon's Quest figure right there. put him back to where he needs to go. Yeah, you've had him there forever.
Yeah.
And I've never got why you like Simon's Quest. It's impossible.
It's a difficult game, and it was translated really poorly, but it doesn't matter. Like, it's what it did to advance the series, and like, if I don't appreciate what it did for the series, then
I mean, that's
why
fair.
fucking
I mean,
bother,
that's
yeah.
fine. I mean, I am hating on it, but not because you like it. It's just, hey, just to suit your own.
Yeah.